The first thing that we need to deal with is, let's look at the books first. So the books, if you want an extra folder, say you lost the folder or it became too damaged, or you're one of those perfect people that don't like their book to be tampered with. Yeah? Is there anyone like that in this room? I always feel that you marry, there's always one of you is the one that batters their books. The other one is the one that has pristine books. And if you come near my books, I'll break your legs. So I'm the one that batters the books. Would you have thought that? Yeah. And my wife is the one that she won't let me borrow any of her books because she knows what I do to them. And so I'm trying to still work out whether the people who don't like, if they like their books to be pristine, are the same people that don't let you see their blue ticks on WhatsApp messages. I'm still trying to work that out. Okay, is there a correlation? But if you wish to have an extra one, remember that on the Wistia site, and I'm going to clarify the Wistia site for you, on the Wistia site there's a PDF version of the book, and it says do not copy written on it, so that's only for your usage. But what that helps, because it means when you're on the go, you can just have it on your phone or on your device. And if you wish to print off an extra, you could just print off the lesson you're on if you wish to do that. But if you do wish to purchase an extra copy, that's fine. There'll just be obviously an extra charge for that. It'll be about around 20 quid. Is that clear for everybody? The other thing is, as you're working through the book, there's vocabulary right at the back of the book on pages, let me just see, page 327 to the end. What's useful to do is to unclip that in the lesson and have that in front of you, so you've got it as reference. Okay? Is that clear? Anything else about the folders that you have any questions about? No? Yeah, so the PDF folder is in the introductory section to the Wistia site, which I'll come on to now. The Wistia site is the main site that you want to be concerned about. You should have all access to the Wistia site, which is the portal that has all the resources on it. Has everybody attempted to access it? No. You haven't. Okay, that's fine. So you should have received, you know, did you receive a confirmation email? If you received a confirmation email, there was another person's email in there called Mohammed Chida. Yeah. Mohammed Chida, he's my friend, and he's a nice guy, so reach out to him if you have any IT issues, only about Wistia. He doesn't deal with any of the other technical stuff. So if you haven't been able to access it, you're struggling, just reach out to him through that email that's on there.
Is there an app that we need to download?
No, no. So Wistia, it's got all the videos for the whole year there. The only thing that would change on that video, you're saying, well, we're doing this year. Well, I've recorded the videos from previous years, and I'm happy with most of the quality apart from this one, and hence why all this equipment here, because I'm re-recording it because I wasn't happy with the quality of the first videos on the first week. So I'm going to replace those eventually, but everything else will be the same except for the revision lessons. So the revision lessons, which we have on Friday from 6 to 7, the live revision class online, they will be replaced as like 4 hours after we have them. And they will be put, but to be honest, all last year's ones are on them, and they will be slowly replaced. Is that clear? The way it works is you'll go into the Wistia site, and you can access it on any device, on your mobiles, on your tablets, whatever you've got, you can access it. You'll see an introductory section with the course outlines for each respective location. And also you will see the PDF, and you'll see a few, like a video of how to access the resources as well. Then you'll move down and you'll see lesson 1. Lesson 1, you'll see about 3 to 4 videos. It will say lesson 1, part 1, part 2, part 3, maybe part 4. Then you'll see a revision lesson. That tells you that this is the week that you've got to, if you're an online learner or you want to go back over the resources, then that is there. Okay, I'm just going to shut that window. So we're praying Maghrib once I get through all these technical issues. Right, where were we? So Yeah, the Wistia site's got everything for the whole year. So theoretically, you could go through the whole material by yourself online. It's there. And you get, as long as at the end of the year you pay an extra £25 for the next year, you get access to the whole thing. Plus, you'll get access to the live revision lessons for next year. So technically, you could go through, but you'll be like an online learner then. You wouldn't be, you'd have to pay the full fee if you wish to do on the ground again. Is that clear? So you can't lose, you've got lifetime access to the material. Any questions about that? No?
No.
That's the Wistia site.
How do we get onto that Wistia site?
You will be sent an invite by Mr. Mohammed Chida.
Oh, it's not sent one.
Well, then you email him and say, I want one.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how, if anyone's not received an invite, just contact him and he will send you another one. Yeah? Okie dokie. Next off is the WizIQ app. People get confused because Wistia and WizIQ. WizIQ, you don't need to know about WizIQ except for one thing, the live revision lesson. That's it. So I have already sent out an invite to you from WizIQ to come and join the revision class. Some of you, for some reason, it doesn't get to every email. That's not a problem. You don't need to be part of the WizIQ. The advantage of accepting that invite is that you will receive a direct invite from WizIQ, and then after the revision lesson, the live revision lesson, you will be able to access it through the WizIQ site. But that's not important because I will edit it and put it up on the Wistia site anyway, the other one, the main one. So you don't really, that invite to WizIQ, if you've got any issues with it, it's not a big problem. Because I will also, on Friday in the morning, inshallah, send you out an email through a normal general email with the link, and then when it comes to 6 o'clock on Friday, you click on that link, it should take you straight to the online revision platform.
Is that
Yeah.
on WizIQ?
That's on the WizIQ, yeah. Yeah, please put your phones on silent because I'm recording this as well. Yeah, make sure they're on silent. Okie dokie. What is the revision session? So you're doing 2 hours with me now. Then on Friday, if you want, you can do what you want, is that you can join us online where I teach you how to recap the material, make sure and you get extra questions out. So my hypothesis, and it's worked for most students, is that if you did the 2 hours in the class and the 1 hour revision session and maybe an extra half an hour to consolidate, that's all you need in the week. So that's 3.5 hours if you're going to keep up on top of things. Even if you fall behind, don't use that as an excuse not to turn up to class, because you can't, we're going to constantly be recapping things. And say you fall behind a large amount, what we can do is, there's the other students whilst they're getting on with their current exercises, you can get on with one that you're comfortable with and I'll come around and support you. This 2 hours is indispensable because you've got no one bothering you. Does that make sense? So take advantage of it. You're getting this free really, because my online learners, they're paying the same amount of money, they don't get this access. So take advantage of it. Even if you fall behind, you can come and turn up and just have a, you know, if you want, some of the other ladies might give you some reflexology, a bit of a massage. Just have it as a bit of me time, okay? So that's a lot of people, they make an excuse, oh, I don't know, oh, I'm falling behind, oh, this, all this, all this, and they don't turn up. But that's a big, big mistake, because you're going to take something away, aren't you? Yeah? So that's the WizIQ. And what you need for WizIQ is, at least on the device you're using, is the Adobe Flash. You need Adobe Flash. I think most people have that on the computer, Adobe Flash anyway. And you may need WizIQ Desktop. WizIQ Desktop. I don't think you need that, but you may. So just go on. Just do a search on Google Engine, WizIQ Desktop, and download that onto your computer. And on the online revision class, it's like a whiteboard, and you have a chat bar. You don't speak to me directly. You chat on there, and I pose questions. You guys answer. And if you've got posed questions to me, I will answer them through the chat bar. Okay. And that's about an hour long, that lesson. Any questions about that? Is that clear? Next is the Memorize app. The Memorize app, I've sent you a link now. Did you get the email? That's the easiest way to access it. Has people been able to access it?
Yeah.
Yeah, anyone had any problems trying to access it? So what you need to do is you need to go to memorize.com, the website, register through the website, then download it as app on your phone, Play Store. And then you put a search in connecting to the Quran, you should find it. But the easiest way to do it is just to go on that link once you've done that, and it will take you directly there. And it should have 19 decks on it, i.e. 19 chapters. That's...
I'm struggling with that one because I think I had a previous account with my mic and it's not letting me download it as an app now. So I've clicked on the link that was sent out, but when I've tried to get it as an app, it's just not downloading.
Have you uninstalled your old one?
Do I need to do that?
Try that, you know.
Yeah.
Uninstall the first one, reinstall it, because Memorize, they changed. A few years back, it was like another program, and they've updated it. Yeah. Yeah, it's changed. So I think that might work. If you have any issues, just reach out to me and I'll see what I can do for you.
You need to uninstall it because I had it on my other phone and I changed my phone and it wouldn't let me. I had to uninstall on the other phone and then redo it again.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you can try that and see what happens.
Log in again on. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me make sure. Yeah. Also, if you have what on the where's my pens? I need my pens. There you go. So, on the revision night, 6 to 7, you may have technical issues. Please, if you do, reach out to me on my number, please. If you have any questions, you're welcome to contact me. I'm not bothered. I won't answer you by phone. I don't answer numbers that I don't recognise. If you're not a WhatsApper, text me, and then I'll see if I can solve it over text. If I can't solve it over text, then I'll give you a call. But ideally, WhatsApp. And I'm not bothered giving my name and my number out because if I don't like you, I won't answer you. So if I don't get back to you by 48 hours, you're on my hit list. Yeah. I learnt the wonders of starring WhatsApp messages. I've discovered that now, so now I can actually keep track of things. Before I was having a mental breakdown trying to keep up with it all. But yeah, so on Friday night, if you have any technical issues, you can reach out by WhatsApp, and I try to solve it. What the usual solution is, some people come onto online for the revision session, and they can't hear me. Just sign out and sign back in. That usually solves the problem. That's the default solution to most of the problems, is come out the session, go back in. Okay? What we got now? So what I recommend also is that you all, this is a recommendation, it's up to you, is to create a WhatsApp group. I think that's really important so that because one of the biggest motivational factors that we're going to speak about, because it's important, motivation is huge in order for you to continue, is that you feel you're part of something. For me, for example, I can't do exercise. I'm lazy. I've tried so much. I do well for about 3 months, and then Ramadan hits me, and I can't recover. So I decided enough's enough. I've been trying to do this for 5 years. Can't do it. So I joined a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu club, and they email me if they've missed me, and I feel all touched, and I've got to go turn up because my boys. And so, the fraternity, and psychologically, it's really important, because then you ask after one another. Oh, we haven't seen you how you doing? Oh, you're struggling? Maybe we can meet up online or on the ground or something. That's a really important aspect for some people, that they feel part of something. But on the condition that you don't just post your inspiring quote for the day or your Jummah Mubarak, please. Okay, we've got plenty of, just post what's important. We've got the WhatsApp groups, if that's for you to, set up. And then we've got the Facebook community page that I will try to be interactive on each week, so I can post questions about the week so that you can basically be engaged and ask questions through that as well. You should have received an invite for that. Did you get it? Yeah, I emailed it to you. Some people aren't Facebookers. You can do it through a WhatsApp group, whatever, or just WhatsApp me directly. But you can get as much WhatsApp access to me as you can. Don't worry about, oh, he's so busy, I shouldn't contact him. You don't know. I could be alone at home crying that nobody speaks to me, twiddling me thumbs, won't someone phone me? So you've got nothing to lose. Reach out if you're struggling or you have any questions. That's that. All of this. Yeah, the PDFs, I will try to do this each week as well. All the PDFs that are on the the Wistia site. If you're struggling to download them from the Wistia site, I'll send them out in an email as a PDF. So that's that. Any questions about technical issues? Is that clear for everybody?
So the revision lessons, if you miss it, they will be online afterwards.
If you miss the revision session, it will be within about 4 hours. It will be put onto the Wistia site, and even last year's one's there. So you know, and the same stuff basically is that you can go, you can access it afterwards. Yeah. Is that clear for everybody?